this oak log will work nicely.
An oak log this thick is a lot of work. It has a knot nearby on each side. Won't be easy. See what we can do. Make sure there's no obstructions. Small axe, come towards me. Either I get lower or I go to my knees. The width of my notch is the same width as the tree itself. So if the log I'm cutting is this wide, my notch is that wide as well. Careful of knots nearby from glancing. So I'm going to try to cut like that. Getting down low. So if I have any problems, the axe doesn't come to me. Plenty of room, I like to double check. I'm going to start my notch. I'm not trying to truncate the layers, I'm trying to go in between them. A second hit should be over here somewhere. Watch out for the glancing blows. They happen. They don't happen too often. They happen. Okay, so now that I have my notch all set, ready to go, I need to start working on the cheeks. The cheeks are here, in the same corresponding spot here. Move up a tiny bit, and I'm going to cut into this way. It's like taking the notch and just angling it. So now I'm cutting the notch at a 45 to the center. Straight down 180 or 90, depending on how you look at it, I suppose. Now I'm going to angle it this way. Come back, do it again. Then eventually, the last step is to come in that way. Okay, my cheeks are gone. Now I'm going to work on these cheeks. I could go on the other side, do the exact same thing, or I can get lower, back up, get lower to hit here. Alright, the cheeks are gone. From this point, stand up, get closer. I'm going to come here and here. Always trying to get to the middle right here. I'm going to V that out now. I want to be wide another log in the back here. Another part of the tree. Let's see what I can stand. Okay. I'm gonna come in and start working on the cheeks. Clean this out. So now I'm V'd into here. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. What I usually do is hit the side to prep it, and then I go straight in the middle in the front. This isn't a race. Axe work, it's about precision. Careful my camera. Hopefully I don't hit it. It'll be quite the technical difficulty. Okay, so I've taken the back cheeks out. Now I'm going to stand in the front. And I'm going to come right through the middle. Remember, this is a piece of oak. This isn't pine. This isn't anything soft. This thing's a monster. Oak is not easy to work with. Okay, so I'm going to just come through here. I'm going to make my cheeks a little wider, right in this spot. This one's pretty good. This has to be a little wider. I'm going to go right through the middle. Nice wide stance, so the axe can go in between my legs. Let's work on the front. This is the last cut, the last angle to take. I usually do this slow and easy, and with my wrist. You can see what's happening here. I'm very close to breaching. See one side and then the other. Very close. Couple hits. See that? Rather than wildly swing my axe through it. If it's broken, it's broken. Just push it down. So that's how a log is bucked. Good size oak log. A lot of heat in this log. And I showed how to do it on a real log. This is legit. This is an oak log. This is not a piece of pine. It's not anything soft. This is real. Now, you're gonna get bonus. You're gonna get a couple glances here and there. Sometimes there's 2 or 3 on a whole log project like this. Sometimes there's none. You can't let it frighten you. You have to put into place the proper safety measures so when a glance happens, nobody gets hurt, yourself or anyone else. Axe work is a game changer. Knowing how to create firewood from something like a large log or a tree that's felled or already on the ground can mean the difference between life and death when it matters. I've been in a rainforest where I had to split down logs that were 8 inches wide. I just split them down to pencil sized. Because nothing else would burn to get a fire going. All of it with an axe, of course. Dropping a tree that large. I'm bucking it up every single day in 6-foot sections till there's none left. It only lasts a couple days, then you have to do it again. The axe is the woodsman's tool. A woodsman's life relies on his axe being a good axe, good quality, a good edge, manufactured with quality steel, maintained properly with a good edge. This is just a small forest axe. This is a 19-inch axe. I mean, this is a very small axe that I just used on this oak log. So go slow, be extremely careful. An axe with a blade this big, and even a blade this small, truly, but a blade this big with this much heft behind it, swung with the force that it is swung, can do a lot of damage. It's very dangerous. Used properly, it is an incredibly invaluable tool. This has been Mitch with the Native Survival School. Be sure to check out our website, nativesurvival.com. And as always, enjoy the outdoors.